here's the thing. I need a breakthrough for my mind, for my soul, for my spirit. And I have, that's coffee making, in case you're wondering what that sound is. I have this pantry with stuff in it that needs to be, I think if I restack it, what'll happen is I will have a breakthrough. Because just doing it is a breakthrough. So, it's embarrassing, but you see my clutter. Here's the thing. We got like chick clips and nuts. We got like all the stuff in there. A lot of the stuff on this shelf I never use, except for the onions. And stuff down there. So I was thinking I could use that space, which I never use, and that space for stuff. Maybe I could store like, I don't know. And then there's like beans in here in a sack that I have never used. And I was like, so what the point is to like move everything out and get a mental inventory of what's in there. At the same time, it's kind of a declutterization of the mind, and I'm going to include this whole region with it, I think. No, I'll stick to that, because I'll do one for this, and then I'll come over here and I'll do one for this, because it's just like a junk shelf. And then I'll continue through all of my stuff and restack it all. I'm going to use this as my, so I already had a breakthrough here. This is one where I had just a huge bunch of computers and stuff on here that sat for like a month, 2 months, and they're out of there now. And I am wondering, anyway, so I'm going to get started on that. I'm going to time-lapse my progress. Outside possibility, I will just include what's on that shelf, because that wouldn't be too bad. But what's inside these cabinets here, I don't know. We'll see how far I can go. So here's the deal. So I emptied it out, as you can see. And I'm already starting to stack some stuff back in there. So I think this whole shelf is going to be like cans and soups and cans and stuff. That's weird. Okay. And then the top shelf is going to be stuff that I don't think I'm ever going to use. Evaporated milk. I don't know why I have that in my possession. So everything on the top shelf is going to be like unused, like maybe emergency stuff in case somebody that I know wants to bake a cake, because I don't. This is basically what I've got. One thing over here. I have world famous Aunt Jemima. A bottle of that's going for like $2,000 right now, because you can't get it anymore. That's like about, I'd sell this one for $1,100 right now. And then I got a box also. This stuff's really stuff. This is like gold. This is like $3,000, even open like that. Maybe $2,800 for a collectible like that. But anyway, it's kind of interesting what you find when you open up your pantry and dig around in there. I got like 3 bags of flour. And I got like this corn flour. No, that's also, no, it's corn flour. And then powdered sugar, scones. I mean, come on, I never made a scone in my life. I don't even make bread. Cocoa powder. Here's cocoa, 100% cacao. Here is baking cocoa, which has traces of milk. I don't know. Really weird. Here's like a half-open bag of stuffing from 2 Thanksgivings ago. Can of paint. It's supposed to go in the bathroom. There's some good stuff in here. I found some stone ground mustard. Yummy. Love that stuff. Popcorn, unopened. There's like a whole stack of popcorn that was opened. Beans, like bags of beans. What do you do with bags of beans? So I'm gonna find out. Look at this cheese. That's disgusting. That's like the worst thing you could put in your system. Jalapeno Fritos. And I bought it recently. I'm sorry. Bag of onions that's getting kind of old. Just kind of stuff you find. Well, I'm going to stack it all. I'm going to stack most of it back in there. This I never use. I think it's contraband. Yeah, that's right. You're supposed to mix it in milk or something like that, but I'm not going to. That's trash. I'm just probably going to throw that away. Or maybe I could give it to somebody who's homeless who needs to have a boost. But there you go. I mean, that's what came out of there. And I'm going to restack that. Also, there was some racks and dishes that since I moved in here at 2017, and it's 2023 now, have not used any of these platters, except maybe that once on a Christmas when my mom was still here. And like these, I got into Yorkshire pudding. I was like, Yorkshire pudding, that looks delicious. So I bought these to make it, and never did. And neighbor brought this over with cookies on it 2 Christmases ago. So this is the thing about what's in your pantry, what's in your garage, what's in your kitchen, what's in your room. It just causes mental clutter, and you put up a blind spot over it. You don't see it, and it just like that's why people. I never bought any flour. I never bought any flour. This is somebody else in my house that bought it. My daughter, my son. He makes delicious Picasso pizzas. Buttermilk biscuits, what? And I suppose I should get into that, though. That might be a motivator for me to like have a breakthrough and do something different with my life. So good for that, I guess. There you go. This is crack because it's got praline almonds in there. It's got peanut butter kisses, peanut butter pretzels. Oh man, I tell you what, I can replace my day's intake with that right there. It's got to go. Might be throwing that away because I got to watch out for my fitness. So yeah, I'm gonna stack it back in there nice and neat, and I'll give you an update when that happens. All right, so here's what we got left over. These are all the items that were on the shelves that were like taking up space that nobody was using. Haven't used any of that for years. Some pretty nice ones. This is kind of like a copper motif. Maybe it's radioactive because it's orange. I have no idea. Look at this crystal. It's like, and this one has a spectacular design on it. This is like an aluminum. Is that aluminum or is that some kind of tin? This has like a flower in it, so some more rare collectibles. This casserole, I guess you could put that in. Let me see if that's oven proof. I might keep that. This doesn't say anything. Blake, USA Blake, or no? Blake, I can't. There's an extra digit there. Egg carrier. Probably put my hard-boiled eggs in there. Keep them in the fridge so I know which ones are which. Can of paint. Interior eggshell enamel, ultra pure white. That's for the bathroom, and I'll tell you why. When we moved in here, the original owners had a horrific taste in color, and this is the color that the bathroom was. It's kind of a, what kind of green is that? It's not a good green. Anyway, we're gonna just go with white. Just make it nice and bright in there. It's a small room, so it's bright. It's okay. I think I will get into, what was it, Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding, and this rack goes in a pan. Some people do I don't know, that goes to my barbecue grill. And this goes back to the neighbors when they drop off Christmas cookies this year. Like, hey, let me trade you something. So, they always say, no, I just keep it. Anyway, here's what it looks like. Here's what the finished product looks like. See if I can get some light on the subject. Top shelf items that I want to keep away from. I will snack on those and get obese. And then that I don't understand why I have that. On this level, I had like bottles and condiments with side dishes, quick side dishes, other bottles and condiments. Ones that haven't been opened and ones that are okay to store. I don't know if you're supposed to refrigerate that or not, but it's I don't think so. Usually sugars are like a grain. This shelf is cans. So you got soups, chilies, meats, canned vegetables, canned, I don't know what I can do with that. And then all the soups, the mixed soup mixes, because it's kind of a soup shelf because of the cans. Then I got onions on this with everything baking on that level, everything baking, and then some quick, cheap macaroni and cheeses. And down on this level was jars. So this is a jar shelf. And but since it was pastas, that's what we did. We had these like bow ties, and I just want you to know that we do rally around the family with a pocket full of shells. So when it comes time for dinner, we're ready. You better look out. And then left the quinoa over there because that's kind of a in place of pasta. And then all the sauces and the jalapenos for my son's massive pizzas. Oh, and then in the door, popcorn, taco seasoning mixed, gravies. I don't know why I have gravies. I also have some jars of gravy. I don't know. Somebody got it for me. Thanksgiving, I guess. Quick potatoes, ready rice, which I had some of this and it was an absolute disappointment. So I don't know what to do with this. I guess I'll just have to eat it. And then onion soup mix that I put on my roasts when I do the crock pot thing. There you go. That's the finished product. I'll get a wide angle on there. I guess I'm not allowed to. But there you go. Oh, and then I have more space on the bottom. So I think I'm going to store like emergency water down there and be happy. That's what I call a breakthrough. Now once the table's clear, it'll be complete. It'll be a complete breakthrough. You'll see. There you go.